Andy, when you have so much possession and chances as well, how frustrating is it not to come away with anything?
Yeah, massively frustrating. Obviously, we're disappointed in there. We know probably for 95% of it, we gave a good account of ourselves. We thought we played well. But that as a group is probably what we need to learn to do better. Win not just games where we play well, but learn to win ugly and stuff like that. It's an away game. We've come here for much of the game. We've dominated the game, and we've come away with nothing. That's the bottom line. Both goals avoidable. Sort of come from our set plays, get caught out, but obviously it's sort of encouraging because the way we're playing and stuff like that, you can see we're moving in the right direction. We're playing well. To come to one of the fancy teams in the league and dominate the way we did is good. But ultimately we leave with nothing, and that's the bottom line. And that's something which for the end of this season and going into next year we need to try and work on.
And when you come to review the season, is it these kinds of games where you actually play so well, but actually not get anything from it, where you'll kind of think, actually, what could have been?
Yeah, potentially. I think there's probably, if we're being honest, a few different areas where we maybe need to improve. You look at the games where we've maybe drawn against teams where we should have won as well, and drop 2 points. Listen, you're not going to win every time you deserve to win and stuff like that. We know that. But yeah, if we can sort of nail down the mistakes, we give ourselves a much better chance. And they are good players, they've got good individual players. I thought we were the better team, but they've got some good individuals. And when they have people who can score at the drop of a hat like that, and break with the speed that they can, they're always going to be in the game. And they punished us for that today, and it was a shame we just couldn't break them down.
You've done well performance-wise against certainly Stoke, Middlesbrough. Obviously today wasn't the result you wanted. When you go again against Sheffield United on Tuesday, what will you be saying to your teammates?
I think just go again. I think if we can have the performance level as what we did today and add the end product, add what we need, a bit more ruthlessness in the final third. But listen, it's going to be another tough game. We know the end of the season was going to be tough there. Maybe able to get promoted, I think, on Tuesday night as well if results go their way and they beat us. So the atmosphere will be brilliant. But these are the games you want to play, and these are why you're in the game there, to play in those sort of atmospheres and important games. So we'll dust ourselves down. Like I say, when I think the dust settles, we'll look back at some of the positives of the performance. We know we have to be better in certain areas, but there were certainly positives to take, and we'll look at those and hopefully we can go into Tuesday night and put those right and hopefully get a result.
And there was a prolonged applause from the players towards the fans, nearly 2,000 of them today. It's great support on the road, isn't it? Yeah,
brilliant. Especially in the situation we're in, where we're probably not playing for promotion, we're not playing for relegation and stuff like that. I think we need to show them that's really, really appreciated, because it is a sellout in a long journey on a Saturday afternoon is absolutely outstanding. They were brilliant. I think they can see the effort and how we're playing. The response was good at the end. They can see that we played well and maybe not got what we deserve, but yeah, from all of us in there, it's a massive thank you, because the support doesn't go unnoticed, and it really does make a difference for us.
Thanks for joining us, Andy.
Cheers. Thank you.